Welcome to this look at new mods on Farming Simulator 22 with me, MrSealyp. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Monday the 16th of September. We've got new mods and we've got some updates too. Monday Mod Day, new week, new mods. So the map, the Old Stream Farm expansion by BlackSheepModding has had an update that doesn't say if it needs a new save game, save slot or not. The CSZ Implements Pack by ModPassion, the Lizard A8 by Derobi 66, Hellraiser by Ostblock Gaming, the Swap Body with Tail Lift by Man Tai Banani, the Lizard VNB14 by Blendart Kolchosnik Jr. and Agro Sketch, the Bailey Bale and Pallet Trailer by Ross N Mods, the Matador Gigant by Deus Volt, the Old Barn by Hellraiser, and the Windmill by the Lort have all had updates. So I've got one mod today. I don't understand what's going on. Anyway, it's called the Podlasian Building Pack by Side C and EE. Downloaded it. It's installed. Came onto Western Wilds, and when you start any map up, it gives you the screen to select or deselect your mods. I went through the entirety of every mod I've got installed. Couldn't find the Podlasian Building Pack. So I thought maybe I didn't install it. So I came back out. Yep, definitely installed. So I uninstalled it, reinstalled it, came back in, couldn't find it to select it for the map. So I thought maybe it's Western World. So I came out one on Elm Creek, came to select and deselect screen, still couldn't find it. I don't understand what. Maybe it's just me that's having that problem. But unfortunately, the Podlasian Building Pack by Side C and EE won't be in this mod review because I can't find it to select it to put it into the mod review. Apologies for that. I'm going to start with the old sheds pack in front of us. This is by Agrogaatti. It is 12.5 megabytes download. The slots on these are 4s and 2 of them are 3 slots. They go off in this direction. Under build mode and sheds, they're really nicely made, nicely detailed, nice weathering. They look proper. So this one here, 6 grand. This one here, 7 grand. It's that one there. This one here, 7,500. This one here, 9,000. This one, 15,000. This one here, 18,000. This little bit on the side is that a small additional shelter. That's 2 grand. And then we've got this one, and these are, I mean, basically these are reflections of each other. Small additional shelter, which can be added onto the side of a building, standalone, put them next to each other to make one complete shelter, whatever you want to do, 3 grand a pop. These 2 were the ones that were 3 slots, the others were all 4s. I think maybe that one might have been even lower, but anyway, nothing higher than 4 slots. And as I said, really nicely detailed, really nicely made. And what I like about these as well, I've said before, when you do sheds and buildings and sometimes you open a shed door and there's no sound effect, and it's stark and obvious there's no sound effect. The sound effects match up with the doors perfectly. So the latch, the creak of the doors, very nice. There's no lighting on any of these, but again, inside, rust on the inside of the panels, very nice. The next one is a sliding door. Perfect. Perfect sound effect, matches up nicely. They look old, they look a bit beaten, they look like they've, you know, look at the wonky front line of that on the top there. Absolutely brilliant. This one's got a sliding door here and one on the side as well. Then we've got this side section on it as well, covered in area off the side, and then this bit here. Is that called a portico? No, what's that called? Anyway, lean-to. The lean-to on the side of that one. This one's got a door this way and one at the side. Again, depends which way around you place them. I'm loving the weathering. I think it's very cool. And this one was that little lean-to addition you can put on anywhere. Hasn't got to be on this set of sheds. You can put it on any set of sheds or anywhere you want. It's entirely up to you. You can have it standalone if you want. And then we've got these 2, like I said, which are kind of a reflection of each other. Very nice. That's the old sheds pack by Agrogaatti. Next we've got the Modern Medium Workshop. This by Superfly 1842. 1.73 megabytes download. 7 slots, 90,000 to purchase. As you can see, I've got a lovely gaudy orange. If we go into, this was under tools. Under tools, just there, 90 grand slot count comes down to 1. And then we have got colour options. So we scroll through our colour options. There are a few to choose from. Some slightly muted and some obviously a little bit brighter. We started there and we roll our way through. So, big doors at the front, 4 of. Lighting, I think, is all done from the inside. Where was the light switch? Oh, this was weird. Right, light switch is here. So, open... No, that's the door. Light switch, there we go. Turn on shed lights. Turn off shed lights. I'm assuming the exterior lights are automatic at night. I haven't found a light switch on the outside of the building. But what's weird is this little bit here, this icon here, it says hide roof. Why would you want to take the roof away? Like that, I mean, it'd be different if it removed and you had like a glass roof or skylights or something. I'm not sure why. I mean, you get more lighting without the lights on. It's a weird one. Yeah, anyway. Drive through. Workshop trigger's just here. That roof thing got me baffled. It's not even like you can stack them. You could stack them up and have multiple layers. That doesn't make sense either. But anyway, it's there. That's the modern medium workshop by Superfly 1842. Next we've got these. This is the wooden buildings. We've got packs galore today. It's a day of packs. So, these 3 here. So, wooden buildings by Bartson V3, 15.71 megabytes download. 23 slots and 600 on this because it will hold bales and pallets, 600 of. And then we've got next to that 17 slots for the little workshop. And then next to that we've got a chicken coop, which is 37 slots. It will hold 100 chickens and it's 14,000 to buy. We'll look at the prices for these because these are both, I think these are both under sheds. Yeah, just there. So this one here will hold 600 pieces, 15 grand, slot account comes into one. This one here is a workshop, so you normally find those under tools, but it's under sheds in this case. 5 grand, slot account comes into one. And then this one, if we go to our animals and we go to our chickens, 14 grand, slot account comes down from, was it, did I say 36? 37, down to 2. Or again, these ones, really nicely detailed. This has got some tricks up its sleeve. So if you're putting stuff in here and you're thinking it's looking a little bit weird or a bit overcrowded or whatever, we can come over to, I don't think it lets me do these ones. This is where you open your dialog box. Putting your stuff in is done here. These 2 for some reason won't move, but these, remove partition, like so. So you can open the whole thing up if you want it more open plan. I don't think we can remove this bit. Didn't give me an option for partition, and these 2 here didn't give me option for remove partition. Let me just check this side. No, so it's just all these ones around here. I think your pallets and stuff spawn out on these areas. They fill up, so you might want to remove them as you start to fill this up to free up space. Then you add the partitions back in like so if you want to, like that. 2 sets of drive-through doors for your bale and pallet storage. Then this one here got a little garage to the side, and then on here we've got a workshop trigger, and it's out the front, so you can pull out your vehicles out the front here. You haven't got to get them in through that gap into there. And your workshop trigger's just in here for our workshop. The next to that we've got our chicken coop, little side door here if you want to store, if you're doing bags of food, because there's various different mods that have got bags and small pallets and stuff if you've got your chicken feed or whatever. This one opens as well. Your feed point is just here. This one does open too. I don't think we've got lights in this one, but. And then we've got our dialog box for our 100 just there. I've got 61 in there, and your pallets will spawn out the front. That's the wooden buildings by Bartson V3. Next we have some. I'm doing some testing at the moment with you. You're going to be part of the testing. This is the production for Seeds by ModPassion. 10.61 megabytes download, 17, 15, 36 and 24 slots. There are four buildings which are all sort of standard in-game production buildings, but this is to work with the Seed add-on, and that's a required mod for this. When you download this pack, the Seed add-on will download automatically. Now, the seed add-on adds in loads and loads of different seeds, so it simulates real life in so much as if you're going to put wheat in the ground, you buy wheat seed. You don't buy a generic seed. You buy wheat seed. You buy corn seed. So it simulates that, but you have to use the seeders and planters in the pack, so the add-on seed pack. So you kind of links into the whole thing. These productions will produce those seeds, because the add-on seed pack, you can buy them anyway. If we come into here and we go to our big bags and scroll out, we'll get to it in a minute, where are seed add-on, so you can buy all of the individual seeds. Like I say, if you want to go for a more realistic, I'm going to plant grass seed, I'm going to go and buy grass seed, you can go and buy the bags of grass seed. These productions make those seeds. So what we'll do, we'll go around the back and I'll show you. Now, what is curious, like I say, I'm a little bit puzzled, a couple of things. So I click on this. We can do wheat, barley, oat, canola, soybean, sorghum, oilseed radish, all the crop types. We can do cotton seed, we can do beetroot seed, carrot seed, parsnip seed, potatoes, and then we come down to this building as the cereal factory. So you can still run it as a cereal factory, but you can produce all these seeds. 1-to-1 ratio, or a 1000 to 1000 ratio, which means they produce fairly quickly. What I'm going to check is, one, that you still have to use the seeders and planters in the seed add-on pack. What's curious about that is there are no seeders or planters that do carrot, parsnip or red beet. Only the vegetable planter does that. So I don't know if the standard in-game planter will work with these seed bags. The other curious thing is, when I put carrots in just to test this one, I put everything in, it took 60,000 litres. Now it says it's a 1-to-1, so 1000 to 1000. I've used 1,000 litres of carrots and it put out 4 1,000 litre bags. I'm not sure why, but it has. So my first test, and I'll show you what I mean, just to be 100%, like I say, transparent as far as I can be with understanding how this works. If we go out to here, so here we are, seed add-on. So all of these seeders work with the seed add-on. So the individual seeds for the individual crops, but they'll only work with these seeders and these seed containers, which is fine. But none of those show the premium expansion crops. If I come out of there and we go to our planters, same thing. So here are our seed add-on planters. None of those are showing those. If I go to vegetable technology, there's nothing in here for this pack, just the premium expansion stuff. So this was one of the things I thought I would check, because I'm slightly bemused. I'm not gonna lie. If this works, that's fine. If I switch that to carrot, that was weird. That was on wheat. Why would that have been on wheat? Huh? How odd. I don't think it's going to refill. No. So unless there's another pack that's supposed to be coming with this, or another required mod, whilst you can produce seed, parsnip and red beet seed, you can't, there's no planter for it. Yeah, weird one. Anyway, next building along, this is the grain mill. It does the same, and like I say, unless I'm missing something really obvious, but that's the standard in-game one. There doesn't seem to be a modded one to go with it. So we're under the grain mill now. So again, all of the seeds that you can produce are all still here. Same thing with the recipes, 1000 to 1000. Then we get down to the bottom here, and we've got our wheat flour, barley flour, oat flour and sorghum flour. So it can still run as a grain mill. We can still produce our flour. All of the seeds come out the bottom, also flour. Yeah, same with potato. Sugar beet's fine because that's done with a planter, but potato's done with a separate. So that's your grain mill one. Then we've got the Jardin de Fermier. So we've got the farm shop one. This does the same as the grain mill. So this will do all of the seeds plus flour. All your pallets and things spawn. So again, all of the various different seeds. And then down to the bottom, wheat, barley, oat and sorghum flour. Now what I did with this one was I put cotton in it, and I've got cotton seed. So I want to just check, again, like I've left, just bear with me, I'm going to get the tractor, but this is a standard in-game planter. I've got it set on cotton to see if it will take the cotton seed. I don't think it will. I'm just, like I say, this is just double checking. As far as I'm aware, you are going to have to use the seeders and planters that come with this pack. So while I'm talking about that, let's go to potato technology then. these are our planters, and there's nothing in here either. So as far as the add-on seed add-on pack goes, there's no modded potato planter either. Now it does say, I'm going to be very clear on this, it says in the description for the seed add-on compatible seeders, so there may well be in the Modhub compatible seeders by other modders, potentially DD ModPassion as well, but if I would have thought if this pack was going to come out and require those, it would be a required mod. I could be wrong. I'm just going to go and get the tractor, and then the final one over there is the GCHB grain elevator. We're going to the menu here, so there we go, and I think that does the same thing. Yeah. So it's the first one does cereal, the other three will do all of the various different seeds, and then wheat, barley, oat and sorghum flour. So that's the GCHB. We'll go into here and show you them and the prices. I think they're pretty much standard prices actually. There we go. So production for seed, the cereal factory out over here, that's 110 grand. Grain mill is 96 grand. Farm shop, farm store is 96 grand. And then the GCHB grain elevator also 96 grand. Slot counts come down to 1 on 3 of them, but the farm shop is 2 slots. I mean, it's negligible, isn't it? So yeah, pretty much standard price. They take up a lot of space, but anyway, let's go and get the tractor and let's double check this. Like I said, I apologise to DD ModPassion if I've got something wrong. It's, you know, like I say, I've been doing mods and mod testing and mod reviews for a long time, and I've kind of gone through the motions of trying the various different things that seemed obvious to me. So I couldn't put the carrot into that, so I don't know about the seed for that. I was just going to jump, but it doesn't matter. I mean, this seems to me to be fairly obvious that you're going to need the modded, the one from the pack, but again, it's not going to come up with refill. I don't think there's any way of opening this one, is there? No. So just to be, again, 100% on making sure I've got it right, I'm going to get one of the modded ones now. So let's go to modded planters. Let's go to the one, oh, we'll get the exact one I've just got. So this should work with the seed add-on. And then you have to pick your field type. Wow, I didn't realise that as well. Okay, cotton seed. So let's lease that. I'll go and grab it, and it should work. I wonder, hang on. Didn't say, but no. Corn, sunflower, soybean, sugar beet, cotton. I suddenly thought, oh, what if by chance you scroll through and it will have parsnip, carrot and red beet, but it doesn't. Doesn't hurt to check. As I'm heading back, I will say the same thing with this as well. I used just over 1,000 litres, I think maybe nearly 2,000 litres, and it put all of these out. Each one of these is 1,000 litres. I've only used, yeah, just over 1,000 litres. 1,500 litres I've used. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's showing as 1,546 litres still in there. So it's putting out way more than the recipe says it will, and that could be. Now, why are we not getting? Will it not work from here if we've got to lift them up? That seems bizarre. So this is the one that's supposed to work with this. Oh, there we go. Refill seeder. So it's working with that. Just had to get it a bit closer. So yeah, this will work with the add-on pack seeder, planter. But I say it still brings into question the premium expansion crops unless there is a separate pack. But I would have thought it would have been a required mod if it was part of it. But just all of this is just information sharing. That's what the mod review is about. It's to look at the mods, and anything I come across I can share with you. And that might then give you you think, okay, well, I'll go and have a look now then, because there might be, there could be stuff elsewhere. But that's the pack. Anyway, that's production 4 seeds by DD ModPassion. Like I said, the Podlasian building pack, I couldn't select it. So what we're on to next is the Old Workshop Halls pack. This is by TLS-Modding, Eddy and Muewe. I keep saying Muewe, I think that's correct. I'd like to say, apologies if it isn't. I say it every single time. This is 50.8 megabytes download. We've got 2 buildings. Under tools, we've got our workshop, 23 slots, 55,000 to buy. Then under containers, next door we've got a little fuel point, which is 16 slots and 15,500. So under build mode and tools, you'll find that building there, the old workshop. Slot count comes down to 1. And then if we go from there to containers, just there, 15,500, the old fuel depot, slot count comes down to 1 on that as well. And that's that building next to it. This one again, the level of detail, the weathering, it's fantastic. The dirt around the windows on the inside, light switches. We've got a few different light switches across. 4-door garage this side. Look at this. I mean, that's just, I love it. It's really, really well done. Pay attention to the details. We've got a door that goes through, and we've got obviously the external doors. So single garage this side, but a little bit wider. Again, light switch just here. If we open double doors, or there's a single door there, come to this one. We can do the individual door. So we've got gate for the small door, or door for the whole lot. Loads of detail. Workshop trigger in here. Large door so we can get bigger vehicles in, no problem at all. So that's the workshop. And then next door to that we've got our old fuel depot. This is one you have to have refilled. I think I put 1,000 litres in already, but if we want to refill it, how much you want to put in, like so, and then you just come and fill up. I think I'm going to say the lighting on this is automatic because I didn't find a light switch. So that's the old workshop halls pack by TLS-Modding, Eddy and Muewe. Next, actually I'm going to go to this next because it's right next to us, and then we'll move on to other things. So this is the Fent GTA platform by Creative Mesh, 2.4 megabytes download. It's under miscellaneous and 2 slots. Now you are going to need, the required mod for this is the FarmCon 24 Fent pack that was done with Giants and Creative Mesh. So this is another addition that goes on the front. So you can have this with a 1,100 litre capacity, or you can have a flat deck with straps for pallets and whatever you want to find. And do the straps in there. I think this was a liftable. Yes, it was a liftable. I can just move that out of the way. So that's what the flat deck will look like. So for IPCs, pallets, whatever you want, as always, a shovel, anything you like. Now this only works with the GTA. It doesn't work with the Xylon. Xylor. The Cylons, if you're a Battlestar Galactica fan. So if we go down to miscellaneous, it's one of them days. There's a GTA platform, $3,000. Options: bulk platform or loading platform. Platform standard or steel plate. I went for the wood on both of them, but it's up to you. And then chassis colour, and that's to match up with the vehicle itself. So if you've got the pack installed, it's under small tractors. It's Xylor, isn't it? No, it's Xylon. I'm losing my mind. So it will only work with the GTA, it won't attach to the Xylon, so just to be aware of that. So it's the GTA you're going to need for it to work. And what I will do, so if we detach it, that's a really smooth and neat animation. There's no just dropping it off onto the floor. That's pretty cool. And then what we'll do with this one, we can unload onto the floor, or if it's a sell point or silo, whatever it is. There we go. Now you can set this to manual, so tip side front or tip side manual. If I do tip side manual, I can open the door like that, and then unload here if I want to. Close the back door, so it's up to you, tip side manual or tip side automatic. Then same for this, detach. Nice, silky smooth animation. That's very cool. Well, both of those. They are both very cool. The Fent GTA platform by Creative Mesh. Next, we've got this. This is the Lizard SNCP 108108 by Miotto Modding. 15.35 megabytes download, 7 slots, 10.4 meters wide. I don't know why this surprised me. Because when you look at it, it kind of makes sense. You look at it from the side on, it's really wide this side. You look at it from this side on, it's narrower, so it forms like a cheese, like a wedge. When I opened it up, I was like, my brain was like, hang on, why is that not? I thought it was straight, but it's not. Now this is under disc arrows, but it's not technically. I mean, technically it is, but technically it's not. You'll see what I mean. So if we go into our tools and go to our disc arrows, right there, not hugely expensive, 75 grand for a 10.4 metre disc arrow, 300 horsepower required. We've got BKT, Trelleborg, those are our two options. On BKT it's just that. If we go to Trelleborg, it's the top set of tyres that can change. So we've got standard or the 400s, so you can change that tyre. Decals, yes or no. Then you've got main colour, anything on that palette at all, it's up to you. And then rim colour, we've got the silvers, the metallic and the chrome, and then we've got, you know, again, whatever you want. Oh, they're all fairly metallic on there. So when we unfold it, now usually a disc arrow is a shallow cultivator, but look there, it says fold plough, lower plough, allow create fields. So I'm going to drop it down. So it's not a shallow cultivator, as in the disc arrows usually are. As you can see, that's cultivating as a standard cultivator would do, not a shallow cultivator. But you can see we've obviously got the front section. Don't think there is. Oh, there is. Look. Only back though. That's interesting. I was going to say there's no way of tipping it, and then we do that. That's for the window on there. Yeah. So you've obviously got one set is doing the ploughing, and then the other set is cultivating behind it, which is interesting because you see that as soon as I lift it up. But this will allow you to create fields as well. Well, I'm just going to double check on my field that has stones enabled. If this is doing, yeah, so that's going to bring up small stones. And for the size of it, we're running at what, 10, 11 miles an hour? If we allow create fields. So it's a disc harrow that's not operating like a shallow cultivator like disc harrows normally are. It's operating like a plough, and it will allow you to create fields as well. Not bad at all. Jack of all trades, that one. That's the Lizard SNP 108 by Miotto Modding. Next, we have this, and this is representative of 3. This is the Claas Disco Pack by WOLFex Modding, 9.47 megabytes download, 4 slots each. We've got a 2.4 metre, a 2.8 metre and a 3.2 metre. The options are the same on all 3. I tell you what I do like, I've got a very sturdy support frame when you drop it down. These are mowers, as you can see, rear side mounted, or rear mounted side mowers. Rear side, what is the rear side? Anyway, nicely made details. Under mowers is where you'll find them. So for 8 grand we've got the 2.4 metre, 10 grand we've got the 2.8 and 12 grand we've got the 3.2. 50 horsepower required on each of them. Like I said, the only option we've got is security plate, yes or no. That's it. They're all exactly the same. I went for the 3.2 metre. These apparently have realistic sound effects and all that kind of cool stuff. So, unfold. Oh yeah. And there you go. That's the Claas Disco Pack by WOLFex Modding. Nice sound of it. Let's listen to this when it turns hot. Cool. Next, it actually fits in quite nicely because we've just done some mowing. We've got the Lizard 2120 Evolution. This is 6.73 megabytes download, 6 slots, 20,000 to buy. It's by Patologia, qwertyPL, and is it Dawidek 99? So let's disconnect that. Let's say nice sturdy support on that. But it's a baler. Only does 125cm bales. Not selectable, but it's not too expensive. Like I say, 20 grand is pretty good for a baler. nice and cheap. They're normally 59 up. I mean, obviously there's all sorts of mods of balers in the Modhub of all different prices, but that's pretty good. So balers is where you'll find it. Just there, slot count comes down to 1, 45 horsepower required, that's all. So you've got speed limit decal, you have it bottom centre, top left, or no. We've got main colour, 3 to choose from, sort of orangey faded, that one, or a slightly darker, deeper red there. Those are the choices. So what we'll do now, I think we have got the option 2, I think we can raise that front bit. Open cover, opens up the front cover so you can see the wrap in there. Turn it on. Lower pickup. There's no option for auto unload or anything like that. See the drum moving there over the top. Just move over to. Got more in these swaths. You can get a bail out quicker. There we go. That's better. Oh, well, that took a while to open. Close back. Nice sound effects. There you go. Nice and straightforward. Not bad at all. I suppose a bit more realistic, isn't it? Sometimes you have the balers that go, it's just wallop, open and close, done. That's the Lizard 2120 Evolution by Patalogia, qwertyPL and Davidek99. Next. We have this, and this is also a representative. This is the CNH 8-row corn headers, fully animated. This is by Jolly Farms Modding, 6.82 megabytes download. They're 8 slots each, 53,000 each, 6 meters, and because it's a case New Holland, so this is the case header. There's a New Holland version as well, as I always say, or as I seem to say a lot of the time. Nicely made and detailed. So. You find these under corn headers, just there. The 4408 and the 980 CR 830. That's the one we've got out, so we'll show you this one. Actually, no, I'll show you this one because options on this, we've got 2014 to 2020 or the 2021. Then we've got end row configuration standard or with end row augers. We've got protective screen, yes or no. Puts that screen on the back there. The main colour, now this does, in the middle snoot, we can have an orange stripe or a white stripe. That's often to help you line up on header trailers and those kind of things. Not always, but it can be. And it doesn't have the different years either. You just get that, and then you've got your end rows, you've got your protective screen, and then... Oh, maybe it does. Hang on. I'll take that back. Yes, there you go. Blue stripe. That's weird. I'm sure no, it doesn't matter. Yes, you can. There's a blue stripe on there. Like that. Very nice. So... fully animated. Let's have a look and see. So, unfold. It's nice and quiet. Turn it on. Now, when is this fully animated? I mean, I'm just trying to think. A lot of, I'd say most headers, what we've got there, that's on the pipe. I've got no other adjustment on this corn header. Nothing, I mean, the side augers are doing what they should do, the cross auger's doing what it should do. Let's get harvesting with it, shall we? We've got lights on it, it's quite cool. It's doing the corn head thing. As one might expect. There you go. Leave it there. Turn it off. Fold it back up. Nice animations. Does the job. That's the CNH 8-row corn headers fully animated by Jolly Farms Modding. We've finished on to the last of the mods for today, and it's another pack. It's the 8R series black pack. by GLmods, 54.53 megabytes download. Let's have a look. And here they are. We have got the 8R, the 8RT and the 8RX. You don't have to have them in the black colour configurations. You can have them in standard John Deere if you want to. But they do look, I have to say, they do look pretty snazzy. We have got an option to have, you can keep the top of the green, or the outer bit of the decal, I mean it's a raised section, is it really, in green, or you can have it fully blacked out if you want to. I went fully blacked out on this one, and I think went back to green on the 8RX. She's wide. We've got a few options on these as well. So, if we go into here, we go to our large tractors. We will start with the 8R series, 285,000 for the base model. Slot count comes down from 21 on this one down to 1. We have got the option of 326, 357, 388, 420, 458, and then we got a chip-tuned 550 horsepower beastie. We've then got Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Mitas, BKT, Vredestein, back to Trelleborg. So as you saw, Continental just comes like that. Twin wheels, no other option on that one. If we go back to our Trelleborg, I'm not going to read them all out, but we have got Michelin. I think they're all pretty much the same, it's just the different tyre options. There might be a couple that don't have, yeah, that one didn't have the narrow options. Continental just like that. I think Mitas does have. Yep, narrows like that and that. BKT, I don't think it had the narrows. Oh, it did. Play the back. Which one didn't then? Oh, there we go. The Vredestein back to Trelleborg. Then we've got design. So we've got EU and rear hitch. Hang on a minute. I thought it had the EU warning markers on it. Maybe not. So anyway, EU rear hitch. US puts the stalks on. US with rear hitch. Yeah, back to EU. Glass, we've got standard, and this is same on all three. Clear, average, dark. Back again. Front on this one, 3-point. Front weight and grid. Grid 2, grid 3. I think that's for sugarcane work. I think if you're going down that route. Chassis colour does all of that, and then design colour takes the other bit of green away around the John Deere logo. Rim colour, again, if you want to go full, I don't think I did on this one. We can go full jet black, stealth mode, and then license plate option on there as well. 8RT, 343 grand stock count comes down to 1. So we have got, that's already blacked out, you notice, that's pretty cool. So we've got 357, 388, 420, 458 on the horsepowers. No chip tuned version on this one. We've got tracks set standard, 3 metre. Hang on a minute, what's going on here? What's the other one that had a Euro? Standard, 3 metre. I thought there was a Euro option on this one. Front weight, 300, 800, 1300, 1800, back again. Glass, same options. Design, yeah, so we got the markers on this. So we've got EU with hitch, US, which widens the whole lot out and puts the steps and all the, look at that. It's quite cool actually. And then US with rear hitch. Then again, chassis colour, design colour does the same thing, and license plate option on there as well. Let's go back up to here. Or maybe it was on the 8RT then. Let's go down an option. Just double checking I haven't missed something. No, that's what we got on that one. And then the 8R, sorry, not, that was the 8RT. The 8RX, 351 grand, stock count comes down to 1. So this one, yes, this one, 357, 388, 420, 458, or a 549 chip tuned horsepowers track setup. So yes, we've got EU 3 metre, then US. The EU 3 metre's got slightly wider tracks. US is slightly narrower, and then you've got the standard EU. Glass again with this one we've got 3-point, 1100 kilo, back to 3-point. Chassis colour, design colour again, same options. We've got them both out, so that's what I went for. But if you want to go for full blacked out, you can. Nice. So let's jump in this one. So L1, R1, left stick side to side does the door. There's no other options for doors, windows or anything like that. Lights. It's the full modded version. So our flashers are kind of built in. Because it's all low vis and black, it was kind of hard to see them initially. Depends what position you're in to see them flashing. Just look very cool. Now I thought I was going mad, but when I was turning, it's like the camera moves slightly out to the side as you turn, as if like you're leaning away. I suddenly thought, do all tractors do that? Or it was just something, my brain suddenly went, oh, that's weird. But I don't know if all tractors do it. But anyway, it just sort of struck me as they probably do. I don't know why all of a sudden today my brain has suddenly gone, oh, look at that. Nicely made, nicely detailed, it looks very cool, and it looks very cool in the black pack. Then the 8RT. Again, lighting package very cool. They are flashing, like I say, it's difficult to tell, isn't it? Yeah, they are going. Same thing, L1, R1, left stick side to side does the door. Turns on a dime, very nice indeed. It's the 8RX, I think. It's a proper weapon. Look at the width of that. That's crazy. I know we've got loads of mods of these, but I don't know what. I'll stop talking. And there we have it. That's the 8R Series Black Pack by GLmods, and that's it for the mods. There's no maps today. I will double check. I always say that because you never know, things can pop up in the mod hub when you're part way through. That's it for the mods for Monday the 16th of September. I hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.